In keeping with this, the majority of people now think that long-distance relationships never succeed. The chances of these partnerships succeeding are always against them for whatever reason. Having said that, there are many examples of long-distance relationships that have succeeded. Understanding and knowing one another is the key. After all, there shouldn't be a problem if you comprehend the main cause of your partner's absence. However, it's not always the case. Due to the distance, long-distance relationships don't take the time to get to know one another, and even when they do, their interactions are rife with suspicion and secrets. It is crucial in such circumstances to prevent behavioral traits that could lead to jealousy and distrust, which would ultimately wreck a wonderful relationship. Therefore, we have put together a list of common mistakes made by long-distance couples that you must avoid if you want to maintain your long-distance relationship. Most couples accept the option of blaming each other in their relationships. Communication at long distances can be 1,000 times more challenging. Because it is so difficult to determine context from a text message, blaming your partner becomes simple. As a result, communication between the two parties becomes difficult, which causes frustration. They eventually conclude their texts with, "He doesn't do his share." "She gets worked up over nothing." "He isn't even attempting." "She is indifferent." Some people are unwilling to admit their error and move on, while others would prefer to retaliate verbally or, in the worst instance, physically. Simply refraining from blaming your partner and keeping lines of communication open as much as you can will help you avoid all of this. Most couples use blaming as a marital strategy. 2. Allowing resentment and insecurity to rule. Some claim that a little envy is healthy for a relationship. However, it is a symptom of emotional immaturity if you feel anxious about your partner's location and company all the time. Insecurity and jealousy go hand in hand, and just sitting around miserable and obsessing over your partner can cause a lot of unhappiness. Additionally, excessive possessiveness and trying to dominate your partner's life by imposing your opinions on them are brought on by jealousy and insecurity. The majority of the time, it takes place as a result of someone being injured or let down in a previous relationship. Failure to comprehend this situation could harm your relationship. You must be straightforward, give him or her a sense of security, and make an effort to reassure them that whatever you are doing is unimportant in order to put an end to this pain. Introduce him, her to your pals, even if it's on camera, to take things a step further. Even if it's captured on tape, introduce him or her to your pals. Making communication a priority. For a relationship to be healthy, constant communication is essential. Even though you don't have to Skype or contact each other every day, you still need to make an effort to interact, since otherwise it will be a difficult and dusty journey. Having stated that, communication doesn't need to be compelled. Many long-distance spouses make an effort to talk whenever they have some free time. This is due to the common anxiety that failing to communicate may cause the relationship to end. Forced conversation is ineffective because no adult would welcome having a pistol by their side as a means of communication. Both of you are supposed to keep communication as informal as possible in order to resolve such a problem before it is too late. An extra benefit is that talking as though you are in the same room doesn't cost anything, despite the fact that life can get busy from time to time. Permitting outside influences to affect your relationship. Finding a friend who is constantly interested in your business and very nosy about your personal life is really difficult. They will compliment you on your luck one moment and claim that long-distance relationships don't work the next. If you decide to believe them, your relationship will fall apart and you will be deceiving yourself. They will ultimately win the argument by making jokes about you. Such negativity is definitely not something you want in your life. Keep in mind that only you and your partner are aware of your relationship status, not them. The best course of action in these cases is to value the advice while also taking into account your partner's viewpoint. This sentence can be used as inspiration. Thanks for the advice, but with all due respect, I'm going to make any decisions about my personal life with the person I'm in a relationship with. The best tool to use when navigating interpersonal relationships is knowledge. Do not be surprised if your current relationship is having problems. Every partnership experiences stress of some sort. If both parties continue to act in the above ways, a long-distance relationship may become stressful. Never give up on your relationship, though, especially if you've proven that your partner is loyal and working hard to maintain the union, just like you. You don't want to throw immature tantrums that you'll later regret ruining a good relationship. Maintaining your relationship will take a lot of effort as a pair if you and your partner reside in separate towns or even nations. You'll exchange several texts, schedule regular FaceTime sessions, and perhaps even write each other a few sweet letters. However, there are a number of blunders long-distance partners make that might result in a split even when you try your best to stay in touch. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.